What up, gang? We're back again with another fucking banging reaction video. Is that right, Henny? Is that right, Henny? Henry, fucking get your act together. I put you there for a reason, alright? I need views. Come on. We got Henry in the back. We got a rare occurrence. We've got Ruby here as well. Somehow they're in the same room together without wanting to kill each other. Here we are today. The dog's fucked off. It was good while it lasted. Today I wanted to talk about something that I keep getting recommended. Exhibit A. His name is Montell Fish. Do you miss them or the idea of them? 53 seconds. Let's bang it out.
Miss them or just the idea of them?
That was the title.
Often we don't know what our heart wants. We long for acceptance and affection, but run back to the same terrible cycles because it brings us momentary comfort.
Okay. I feel like maybe this is just me, but I already feel like there's a lot to unpack here. One, I put it on 1080p. Why does this still look like it was recorded with a bit of cheese?
The idea of them.
Also, a bit of cheese being held by...
Often we don't know what
someone having a panic attack.
our heart wants. The same terrible cycles because it brings...
Do you think... I get that it looks authentic, but I have really shaky hands naturally, and even I don't think I could achieve this level of shakiness without purposely doing it.
Do you miss them or just the idea?
He's just filming some tree. I can't even read what you've written on the wall. He's filming a wall.
Terrible cycles.
Who writes Dear Journal? Like, this is not your journal, mate. You've just written this for the video. I've never been one to write a diary, so maybe it's just fucking me. But who actually writes? Who comes back home and goes like, ugh, long day at work. Better write my journal. Dear Journal. I don't know, I think that's probably just me. So I'm like, you're not crazy if you write a journal, don't worry. Dear Journal? Is that oh, he's back! Look who's back! Hello. Anyway, I don't think there's enough room here for the two of us. You have the pen. Alright, you hold on to it for me, yeah?
But run back to the same terrible cycles because it brings us momentary comfort.
Don't know what our heart wants, Henny. We just go for what gives us short-term, momentary comfort. So every time you fucking steal my food, it's for momentary comfort, Henry. Why aren't you looking at the bigger picture, huh? What about your dreams, your aspirations, your future? Do you even think about what's going to happen to you in a week's time? Oh no, it's just the next meal to you, isn't it, Henry? It's just the next bit of chicken. Huh? He doesn't even have an answer for me. What? Ah!
After feelings was that came after.
See, what was that shot? He just... he just woke up.
The after feelings was that came after that bad breakup or...
Oh, he's going, he's exiting! Everybody! Thanks, everyone. Say goodbye, Henry.
relapse. We'll choose to stay away.
I swear he's shaking it on purpose.
But I think if we truly remember how bad the after feelings was...
How bad the after feelings were. You said feelings, so it's plural, not was. Here we can see about 4.5 pixels. And I bet, like, this guy has a fucking iPhone. Zoom in, shaky, 2 pixels.
Wrapped up in the bad.
Shut up! Oh, mate. That pissed me off, that edit.
Wrapped up in the bad.
Bah! Why has he done that? You wanna know the best part? 89,000 views. Bro, I could do this shit in 4.5 minutes. 4.5. This one's 600,000 views, 1.2 million views. Oh my god. Okay, this one is do you miss them or the idea of them? This one is in love with the thought of someone. That's pretty much the idea of someone. This is the same shit, but he just hit the algorithm lottery on this one. 1.2 million. Okay, sorry, let's watch it.
Have you ever felt like you were in love with the thought of someone? Like maybe you didn't miss them, but just...
I like the idea of like imagining each of these shots back, like behind the scenes. And this one is just like, he gets his mate, and he's like, alright, can you just like record me smoldering?
love with the thought of someone. Like,
That's there's no sound, but that's him like talking shit to his mate. He's like, get the shot right. Look, you can watch just see his lips move. It's like kind of, he looks pissed. Move forward. He's like, Jerry, move forward. I'm saying my journal entry. Your hands aren't fucking shaky enough, Jerry. Get it together. Jerry, what model's that smartphone? Did you turn the quality down, Jerry? Don't fucking around, Jerry.
It's the same with a lot of bad addictions or anything. We run to them because it brings us comfort, and we are sad when we depart.
This is the same video. He's literally talking about momentary short-term comforts again. This is...
Sometimes pursuing healthiness isn't comfortable.
Sometimes pursuing health isn't comfortable. Is this really a big revelation, man? Isn't it? I wouldn't even say sometimes. I'd say most of the time pursuing health is not comfortable. Like, who likes running? Who likes eating celery? No one. Bro, can you stop rubbing your head? We get it. That was it. That was the shot. That was one shot, one bit of yellow text, one paragraph. 1.2 million. Oh! Bet Liam Payne's felt like he's been in love with the thought of someone. Sorry. He kind of just has to hit the lottery, because you'll see some of them, he gets decent 70 to 100k views each video, but some of them just bang. You're like, look, 600,000, you'll never find the perfect person. I think actually that's the first one I got recommended. Wait, why did YouTube seem to want to recommend me this video? Defeating the sin of masturbation together.
I was even battling with it because I was like, man, maybe it's not a sin if I don't think about anything, because that's kind of what I did. I just was like, I'm just not going to think about anything. And it's technically not me lusting, but the devil always tries to bait you in. He always tries to bait you in with the little, and then he gives you a little bit more and then a little bit more until you're actually full-blown deep into sin, deep into pornography, and deep into even weirder stuff. You can go to sex, and then some might lead to pedophilia and everything like that. So the devil always...
No! Okay, Fishy, mate, Fishy, we got to have a word, mate. Sorry. According to Fishy Boy here, this is the natural progression. Pornography, one step up, we're going to sex. We're getting really lustful here. And then the next step...
even weirder stuff. You can go to sex, and then some might lead to pedophilia.
Pedophilia. Fishy! No! That's not how it works, Fishy. You're concerning me, Fishy. Tugs his todger too much, he'll become a pedophile. Like, I can't. How did that come? How is that?
If you entertain this idea of this perfect person, you have to look at yourself and ask, am I even perfect?
You have to look at yourself and think, am I even perfect? I mean, one time I tugged at my little todger down there, and before I knew it, I was... No. Stop.
So I'd rather just choose to love.
He just fiddles with his hair again. Bro, this guy has got... I tell you what, right? I'm taking the piss, but you gotta respect that this guy has a recipe. He's got his routine. He rubs his head. Shaky hands. Zoom in. Random unexplainable edits. 2 megapixel camera. Husky ASMR voiceover. And bam. Hey, you gotta respect it. Like, each their own, you know, at the end of the day, I respect that he's clearly passionate about what he's doing. I just like to have a laugh.
So I'd rather just choose to love.
One thing I will say is I do love to imagine, like, if this cool atmospheric lo-fi wasn't going on in the background, what the sound would be like of each shot. Like, especially this one here where he's kind of like, he's feeling himself. He's like, it's like a strategic e-boy. It's not like a blatant one where it's just like... But he's kind of like, he's still doing the motion, but he's also just like, oh, I don't care that much about it. Me being sexy, what? That would be lustful. I don't want to be a pedo. I feel like every time I say that word on YouTube, I'm risking just annihilation. So if I just vanish at some point, you know why. But anyway, I like to imagine just these shots without the music. Like him going for the hair up here. Like, is he flexing his arm a bit? But he's like... I like to imagine maybe the person I loved, I don't love anymore. Sometimes I wonder, and when I wonder, I start thinking some things about life. Do you ever wonder, am I doing this the right way? When you put the toast in the toaster, but it's not quite as toasted as you'd have liked, and you consider putting it back in the toaster, but then with the toaster already hot, you're putting yourself at risk of burning the toast, and no one wants burnt toast, so you're really just back to square one. Sometimes I think, but when I do that, I realize I can't eat bread to begin with, so that last bit was kind of irrelevant. So I'd rather just choose to love. Okay, well, thanks, ladies and gents. Big up, thanks to Ruby. He's asleep, shouldn't give a fuck. Big thanks to Henry, he's probably eating more food. Big up, Fish Boy, Montell Fishy. I rip on the guy, but he's doing what he's doing what he likes. He's making stuff that looks cool, you know. Who am I to judge? I'm not anyone to judge. I hate me. I think really the winner here is Henry, really. I mean, Montell Fishy Boy makes videos, but he can't afford a camera that has more than 4 megapixels. Ruby sits there, asleep, but she could be eating food right now. I sit here, spending 150 hours on a half-an-hour video that gets about 1/1,000,000th of a view that Fish Boy does. But Henry, he just eats food and shits. Isn't that really what life is all about? Thanks, lads. See you next time.